not sure if that taped because my camera just went down because it needed a new battery, and sometimes when it does that it has an error, so I want to make sure. I use a quart of heavy whipping cream, ice cold, right in there. And then we're going to take our gelatin. So I've got 3 tablespoons of cold water. I'm just going to put a packet of the gelatin. Yeah, you can just use a packet. I think there's like 2 in it, a little over 2 teaspoons in this. So I think the last time I didn't add quite enough to show you. I mean, it still came out good, but for this amount, just gonna let that dissolve in there, and then we're gonna put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Okay, we're going to put our whipped cream on here. So, I mean our heavy cream. Make sure that you see our mixer. Let me see if I can turn that down a little bit for this part. I have our mixer here. Let's turn it towards you. I know I should get a glass bowl. I saw. So do we have that locked in? Bring it up. And I'll just start whipping it a little bit. Did I lock that in? Why does it feel like it's not locked in? Oh, it's not locked in. Now it is. Something feels weird. What's going on? Oh, my bowl wasn't locked in. Okay. Okay, we're going to add about a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. I usually add about a teaspoon and a half because we like vanilla. And then got a little over a cup of the powdered sugar. Some people use granulated. I'm using the powdered. Seems to be fluffier and nicer. And I'm going to whip that up. Okay, and while that's whipping up, I'm going to put my gelatin mixture into the microwave. now I'm going to add the stabilized whipping cream quickly. I've also used piping gel, like Wilton piping gel, and that works really well too. Careful not to let it over whip or you'll have butter. Let's see how that looks. A little bit more. I think we've got it now. Yes, that is very good. Okay, and it's so easy to work with. All right, so stabilized whipping cream, and I'll show you a little bit of me putting it on the cake in just a minute. Released the ice cream cake. It came out beautiful. I'm going to grab our cream just to put the like a crumb coating on it, and then we'll let that freeze, and then we'll put the whipped cream in a piping bag. In the meantime, keep your whipped cream in the refrigerator. Keep it cold. Like I said, you can always sweeten it to taste. You'll find out what your family likes. And okay. I should have put this on my Lazy Susan, and I should have lifted this up for you guys, but I'll do that when I'm decorating with the piping. Went to the nursery today. Got some plants. I'm going to have more of a container type garden this year because our yard is still in disarray from moving back in the house, and my raised beds on the other side need help, and I know that by the time they get that, it'll be past that time, so I bought these other raised kind of beds at a really good deal last season, at the end of the season at Home Depot. They're like these Ketter, I think they're made by Ketter, and then I got a few of other big pots, so I'm just going to do some tomatoes and peppers, and then I have herbs. But it's too buggy right now to plant. I'm going to do it tomorrow. We did get them and get... Allie, I'm making a video. No. So I'm just going to put this on and I'm going to smooth it out and then I'm going to freeze it and then I'll put it in the piping bag. You don't really have to, we're going to put piping on the bottom, so you don't have to go berserk. I don't know how I ever ended up using so much cream in that other one, because I think my first one I couldn't get the cream. It wasn't at this stage, it was when I was trying to do the piping, and I ended up with so much and so much that it was like a double layer or something. I don't know what it was. So like I said, this is a little more like a crumb coating. It doesn't matter if you see some of the chocolate cookies on the side, because as soon as it freezes and then we add another layer and then do the piping, it will all be gone. I'm just going to smooth out the top. I really need my Lazy Susan. You know, if my name was Susan, I would be highly offended to have something called a Lazy Susan named after me. You know, I wouldn't mind get the Lazy Carolyn out. I think that's terrible. All you Susans should be highly, highly offended. And I think in this day and age with all the political correctness, that should be renamed. I don't know, what could that be renamed? What do you think it could be renamed into? I don't know. What should you call it? Just turnaround. Cake churn. I mean, well, you'd have to have more than just a cake churn. Turner-McCall it. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, Lazy Susan is highly offended. Anyway, I'm going to put this in now, and I'll show you how I decorate it again, so you get another look at how to use this stabilized whipping cream. Okay, here's a little life hack, if you will, like Luke likes to call them. So this is the tip that I use. I believe it's a M1. Like, put that down, okay? And then I take my piping bag and I put it into the pint glass and I bring this down. I used to make such a mess filling bags and everything. And I was always envious of all those bags that they had ready to decorate, all done for them. So I put it down like that, and then I spoon it into there. Gives you some extra hands. And then as we get closer down. Then it'll stay upright. And we can keep loading our cream in. And if I have extra, I keep it. You can keep this in for like a week. Put it in coffees, hot chocolates, and things like that on other desserts with berries. Okay. Okay, and that is usually enough to do. I can even keep this in here in my refrigerator like that until I'm ready. And I can put this in a smaller bowl to use for berries and stuff. I can put the rest of the cream into like this Pyrex container, again, for like berries and things. My hands are full of cream. Everything is full of cream. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. What a mess. Okay, so let me clean off the side of this. Okay, I'm going to put these in the fridge until we're ready. I'm going to clean off my offset spatula. Because I am going to need this baby again, and this baby and this baby. Can go to my babies to lick that after. They come in from outside, and I'm going to clean this up, and I will be back to show you about the decorating. Thank you. What we're going to do right now is we're going to give the cake another coating of the stabilized whipping cream. So just going to go around this and get it on nice and smooth. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to add some sprinkles and stuff to it. I've seen people put chopped up Oreos on top. There's lots of different ways that you can decorate this. You can just do what you like. I like the sprinkles because I think it looks very festive. Now we're going to do the border on the top with the piping bag and the tip, and we're going to go all the way around, and then we're going to do the border on the bottom. I know that the cake slid over on the circle round, so no big deal. The cake is straight and level. It just makes it look like it's lopsided because I think just the picture, but it's totally level, as you saw in the other picture before it was iced. And as you can see when you look at it, it's just that it's off center on the cake circle, which is not really a big deal to me. I really don't care. Okay, it bothers me a little bit because I'm a perfectionist, but I really don't care otherwise. It came out really good and it tasted amazing. So it's okay. It's okay. There's the finished cake after it's frozen. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Hope you try this. Bye-bye.